Australia, and I wish to see you next time.
Hello, I'm Jenny Stratus, Sales Master from Melbourne, Australia. I first became aware of Atomy in 2017 from a friend whom I had not seen for at least 6 months. The first thing I noticed about her was she looked different, radiant and younger. I started asking her, what did she do to herself? I thought she had some cosmetic or plastic surgery. She said she was using different skincare. That was when I became interested in Atomy. I have seen the improvement in my friend's complexion. I therefore wanted to try the products. I'm very happy with Atomy skincare. My complexion improved so much. Besides Atomy skincare, which I love, I also love the toothpaste and the toothbrush. Toothbrush gold-plated? Why? Must be expensive. That was my first impression. I have been using readily available brands in the supermarket. Good as what I was told, I started using Atomy toothbrush and toothpaste. My teeth and gums are not as sensitive as they used to be. My teeth feels clean, fresh, and my gums do not bleed because of the beneficial properties of the gold-plated bristles and the propolis toothpaste, and they have improved my oral health. I now enjoy food more than I used to. Because the soft and gold-plated bristles, the toothbrush has natural antibacterial properties. My teeth and oral hygiene has improved tremendously. I hardly had an oral infection like my mouth ulcer or gum infection. Together with the propolis toothpaste, my oral hygiene has been the best. Besides Atomy skincare, toothbrush, toothpaste, I have also used many other Atomy products. I therefore encourage everyone to try Atomy products. I think Atomy's product philosophy of absolute quality and absolute price really applies. Thank you for listening. I am Sales Master Jenny Stratus from Melbourne, Australia. See you next time.
Hello everyone, my name is Ruben Fernando, Star Master from Toronto, Canada. So, how did I meet Atomy? I met Atomy way back in 2018 of May, and that was 21 to make it exact. And at the time I met Atomy is by a friend of a friend, and then introducing and shared to me with the products, and that's how it started. At first, my impression was I was really amazed with the product. When I've seen the product to a friend of mine and using the product, I was amazed, like I was shocked. I said, wow, what a product that really in a few weeks or month almost, and that changed really the skin. So curiosity started, and that was how I really relate when it comes to Atomy product. So at that point, that was like in 2018, and at first curiosity, and I start really asking for more, and then eventually after a few weeks she brought in with a group of upper sponsors. They came to my place and they start sharing to me the business opportunity. Did I right away grasp or consider to do the business? Actually, no. It took me a month after to consider it, because I said, let me try to find out more detail and then understand more the product, the concept, and how it was, where and develop, and of course a lot of stuff that I need to understand more, and then did a lot of research as well. Those upper sponsors of mine, they keep on sending me link after link after link for a few months. And then after that, so attended the first meeting, which is that was the meeting of our upper sponsor education center, and then that was the time that I understand more deeply and detailed about the marketing plan. So start then I considered the business opportunity side of Atomy. So at first, I was like thinking in 2018 when I did the business, and few of the videos that I heard about Mr. Humble Park, our chairman. So most of the video that I heard in the past was like, it really motivates me and deeply helped me understand the impact on how to build the business. Until one day, that was like end of the year of 2018, because I met Atomy in May 21, 2018. At the end of the year, I read and then heard few times of the video of the chairman Hangul Park. That was the time that we was talking about life scenario. So I asked myself, after listening to the live scenario, I said, wow, that was like really powerful and amazing. We really need to put our life like as a map. Like when I try to explain and understand more deeply about life scenario, I'm putting Ruben in a point that I have to see where I am going, and then how will I be there on that road. So for me, I understand that part, that life scenario is so important for me to put it into action. It's something like I'm dreaming of something, and that's just a dream. For that point to become a reality, I have to put it as a drawing, and then put it as a goal, and then learn to apply it. And after applying it, looking and searching the period that I wanting to get and make this all into reality. And that exactly I started my life scenario. At first I was new then, so my concern really was to write down. And then at that point, my upper sponsors was telling me, Ruben, this is exactly how you're going and where you're going in your career if you will really vividly write down word by word, detail by detail, month to month, and year to year. That's life scenario. So I start putting on when I'm gonna be my Diamond Master, when I'm gonna be my Sharon Master, and all the way to the Imperial Master. So actually, that's how I started. So I learned that that's how and what's the important of life scenario. And plus, I start writing. It's where I want to be. I want to discuss and talk later on most detailed on my life scenario, especially that 8-step cycle that I want to scenario, which is house and trouble, that I would like to talk about later on. But when did I write my first life scenario? I remember that was on 2018 of December. 2018 of December. That was the point that I wrote my life scenario. And at the time, I wrote, like as I said, about my mastership destination year after year. And as well, at the time, I wrote out of that, I think 8 that I have about the house, car, travel, health, business, investment, family, as well donation one day. That's where in my life scenario. But I would like to give much more impact on few things that I wrote down. Okay, so first I would like to give more impact on the house. So why it's so important, right? Why we really need to do what we need to do. So regarding the house, this is currently I'm living in a condo unit. It's 975 square feet, and then I live in downtown Toronto. And to be honest, I love my place, and for me, that's really the place that I wanting to be at the moment. But doing it and living in this, when I start doing Atomy, I have to write down my life scenario. So my first one, I said I want it by 2026. My mortgage will be completely paid off. That's what my game plan. And then in 2024, I want to move out from this condo unit into a house, and that's where at Wasaga Beach Resort area. So by 2000 and all the way to 26, I said that's exactly the big house I wanted, 3,500 square meter, and it's like 12 bedroom, because my life scenario, I wanting it like everyone one day in Toronto downtown center, when they get their mastership promotion, I want them to come over for 2 nights to stay over, and that's what in my life scenario. And I really dream and want them to see all these trees around with the woods, and then that's what how this Wasaga area here in Ontario. And I already spoke to the realtor agent a year ago, and then we went there, I saw the place, I really liked the area, and that's what my life scenario. And then here comes, I like as well, another one is traveling. So why traveling is so important to me? Before Atomy, I enjoy traveling really. I enjoy traveling like once a year. I love going out for a cruise ship. So I love going out. So I do cruise ship like once a year, and I enjoy it. But it was always by myself. Like I don't have enough funds to bring my whole family. But now it's a different concept, different setup, because I am seeing now a big opportunity in front of me, which is Atomy. So here comes Atomy, changes everything in my life, and because of this, I make this as an opportunity that start 2024. I wanting like every year that I'm going out on a cruise ship with my entire family and loved ones. That's exactly one of my life scenario, which is on travel. As I said, I have 8 written, but I have much more to focus on these 2 things, because travel is one on my list that I love so much. And going to a cruise like the Norwegian cruise ship, and then I always love that thing doing in the past. So I want to get back on my routine. Start 2024. That's on my life scenario that I will start going again out all the way with my family and the friends and then the loved ones. Okay, so that's what it is. And as I said, out of these 3, I have one thing, the very first that I would like to share, like talking about like, is there anything that happened to me when I start writing my life scenario like 3 years and a half ago. Actually, it's going to my 4th year already. So actually, yes. Actually, my first life scenario, but I try to check my life scenario in every quarter. If there's things that I need to add more, and then something that I see that it happened already, I check and then add more. But this is one thing happened like in 2018 of December, when I start writing out that I joined Atomy in May 21, 2018. But here comes in 2019, I became a Sharon Rose Master. And on that year, 2018 of November, I become a Diamond Master after 3 months. I think 3 to 4 months. But after a year, I became a Sharon Rose Master. So that's something I wrote it in my life scenario on my mastership, which is still until now, it's on our website. You can change and do your life scenario on our website. That's why it's so important to monitor our life scenario. Because when you monitor your life scenario, that's how we can focus. With this life scenario, we can give our 100%, we can focus to our life scenario, and we can check back. Did we anything accomplish and make it happen in month after month or year after year? Because if we are not that serious to go back and trace and take a look, so how could this all be possible? But then, On my life scenario, I was able to put there on my Star Master. So that's the reason why 2021 I erased it again. I went and be able to be a Star Master on 2021 of March. So that's the reason why I again I have to update again my life scenario and check it again. So now in my life scenario I add another one. So which is my becoming a Royal Master, Crown Master, and Imperial Master. So all this is already written on my life scenario. So ladies and gentlemen, I would like to tell all of you, life scenario, it's really very important for us to understand, and how all these changes in my life before and after Atomy. I'm telling everyone, before I was bald completely. Before Atomy, this Ruben is a bald Ruben. I was wearing already a system at the time. Look at this, how pleasant it is. It's the confidence that builds up once you get back what you lost in the past, right? I was balding, I was using system, and thank God for Atomy Scalp Care System that we have our hair tonic, shampoo, and treatment, and now I have my hair back and my skin as well. Who will going to believe that this is a grandpa is speaking in front of you? That's only from our absolute quality product and absolute price Atomy. Okay, amazing, right? That's the change. So once again, I would like to remind every one of you today, okay, or if you're listening to me in the evening, life scenario is a must. As I said, I have mine. On my life's wheel, I wrote it down about my house, my car, what car I would like to drive after on 2022, and then 24, what's my trouble, my health, my business, investment, family, make a donation as well. Anything that's in your life scenario list, try to update. Try to write down, and I can assure every one of us, we will all succeed together in Atomy. Thank you everyone for listening. Thank you and have a good day.
Wow, I've never heard anything like the life scenario. In order to stay motivated in your life, you should really write your goals in your life scenario. In Atomy, there's a saying, if you dream vividly, it will definitely come true. Before we end today, here's this week's mission. In your team meetings today, you'll be sharing about last week's mission with your teammates. Remember to be supportive and encourage your team members. We'll see you next week.
We cannot hear you, STM. Please unmute.
Recording stopped.
Oh, sorry, apologize. So I hope everyone's ready for their life scenario. So our main mission for the week 5. So we have to write our life scenario. And here, a reminder to all of us participants. So next week, on top of writing and putting in a certain perspective all your wheels life scenario, you have to at least write down 2 of the most important part, or whichever you wanting so badly that you want that to happen in your life. We want that you will going to write it down or video it for a minute or so, at least 2 main steps or wheels that you wanting it this weekend. Okay, so write down or video it and then post it on ABR. But here's the catch: remind everyone to prepare one topic to present next week. So next week, there's like 41 of us today. 41 of us. So next week, we might extend a little bit, but at least one, we need one topic. Like if you choose to have a brand new house in 2026, so you have to talk about that. Or if you want to, you choose to, what do you call this? You prepare to have a brand new house, car, or with travel or investment or anything you wanting it on your 8 types of wheels that you want to succeed in your life scenario. So at least one. So get ready because we're going to record it. So everyone has to share at least one, okay? So everyone has to prepare one topic to present next week. And then a video or picture needs to be completed, all the mission in the group chat. So that's a different one. So Ruben, if I'll participate in the group chat, do I still have to talk on about the mission for next week? Yes, at least one. Okay. So I'm going to send a copy, some sample on our ABR after this, and then you choose whichever you think. If this is really what you wanting, if you don't want car, it's okay. If you don't want travel, it's okay. If you don't want house, it's okay. Just choose what's your dream, what you want to accomplish in Atomy. So if you just want all the millions of the millions of the millions and you don't want anything else, so be it. Okay, so but I'll just send a sample of this life wheel that you can choose even like 2, 4, or 8 or 6, and then so be it. And then here's some sample later on. As long next week, I will going to record everyone because that's part of the game for this week 5 live scenario. Each one of us, we will talk and share next week. Not only 5, all of us, 41. Okay, so ready, excited? So every one of us, okay, will share. So I can't wait to hear from all of you. Okay, so next week, let's really focus, and then even one, right, share it what you want. If you don't want any about talking about house, whatever, it's fine. Talk about your Sharon Rose Master, talk about your Imperial, talk about your Star Master. When do you want to be a Star Master for real? When do you want to be a Sharon Rose Master for real? When do you want to be a Diamond Master for real? When do you want to become a Sales Master for real? And that's a live scenario. But this time, let's talk it really genuinely from the heart, not because it's a requisite. This is like a requirements. No, do a live scenario for yourself. So if you don't want the mastership, it's okay. Forget about the mastership. Talk about your life in general. When do you want to be Miss Universe or Mr. Universe? If that's what you wish, right? So anything, as long realistically, right? So if you're a dreamer, you want to be whatever you want to be, do that in writing and then share to all of us next week. And I can't wait. I'm excited. But, oh, by the way, where's the calendar next week? Okay, so next week will be the 15th, which is March 15th. For sure, I will be here. I will be joining with all of you, just in case I won't be around. So definitely, Sharon Rose Master Ron and Sharon Rose Master Marian will be helping us to facilitate this meeting. But I'll do my best to be here because I won't be here in Toronto. I will be in Vancouver from March 15 all the way to March the 20th. We have workshop and training in Montreal for all centers manager. Okay. So please, but I'll do my best able to catch up with you guys because I'll be